Boykes
Mm-hmm.
picked a movie last time specifically to get my ass and get revenge on me. So
Yep.
I decided that I was going to one-up you and pick a movie that I didn't have to bother editing because nothing happens! I did it! That's me later editing.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's also one that would get both of our asses exactly.
No, I think you picked one that got your own ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I decided to get revenge on everyone that has ever wronged me on this podcast, which means Boykes and myself.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Dogs, they're coming. They're coming your way. They'll be here soon.
Hey, they're the dog people, aren't they?
Hi, Dad.
Oh, I've missed you. Hey there, Gwendolyn.
Have you met Dally?
Hello, Dally. We should get going. I have a surprise for my little princess. Say hello to Spanky.
Hi, Spanky.
You, Addie, are my anchor. You're the only thing that keeps me centered at all.
Thanks, Dad.
Love you.
What are we supposed to do now?
I have no clue. We're not going to be able to keep this horse for long. Mom. Addie. Honey, your father was in a car accident. Hey, Spanky. I'm going over our finances, and it is bad.
Is your dog laying on my pony? Are you getting this?
Oh, yeah. Guys, look at this.
There's this talent show.
10 contestants go to LA to compete for the grand prize of $50,000.
You wish to enter Dally and Spanky.
Good job, girl.
This is good.
You guys are famous now. Oh, my God.
We have a fabulous show for you with incredible acts.
Team Dally and Spanky.
Good job, Spanky.
Yay! Your dad be so proud of you. And our winner is...
Welcome to Rough Cuts. This is our podcast about good boys and bad movies. Stop shaking your head. Where we watch a bad dog movie and then immediately talk about it. Stop shaking your... No one can see you shaking your head but me, so stop it. Just, I know.
That's Ilion. I'm Boykes.
Thank you. You can't just shake your head at me the whole time. No one can see this but me.
We watched a film.
And I don't feel shame, obviously, because I picked this movie.
Hit social media video.
God damn
about
it.
the adventures of Dally and Spanky.
I didn't know. I didn't even know what year it was.
A dog and pony show, literal.
I didn't realize there was a 2019 movie. I probably wouldn't have picked this.
2019 movie based on a 2018 viral video that was stolen by the dodo.
That's exactly the problem. The minute that it's 2019, you know that it's like, oh, it's a cute dog and pony. Oh, that means that it's because it was a fucking YouTube video at one point. Oh, no.
I watched a bit of that dodo video, which is fucking... It's a Herculean effort to get through a dodo video.
Yeah.
Of the shittiest free music you've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
With, wow, this dog and pony sure got together well. You should like our video and also be inspired by how these animals are friends. But it was mentioning during that video that the pony loved biting people.
Yes, that it loves biting and kicking.
And I noticed that they left that part out.
They left it out of the movie for some reason.
I don't know why. Yeah.
I don't understand.
The pony that bites is not as interesting, I guess.
It's Spanky, the pony that hates you.
See, that is a better movie.
I was gonna say, I want to see the movie about Spanky, the pony that hates.
Oh my god, do you hear that?
Dun, 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 dun.
Spanky.
Oh man.
God.
Well, we see, if we did a Spanky horror movie... Oh god, no, we're just making another viral movie, or it's just like a Five Nights at Freddy's with a pony.
Another Five Nights at Freddy's Banana Splits movie,
Yeah, that was the other option that I said no to. This is the Banana Splits Five Nights at Freddy ripoff.
This is not the first movie we watched based on a YouTube video.
Oh no, no, there's many.
There's a couple. There's Russell Madness, which is by the Airbud folks. And that one at least had some comedy elements and some wrestling.
Russell Madness is fun. It's not good necessarily, but at least they went with it. It went places.
The wrestler they got, is real talent.
Yeah, John Morrison.
That guy was
actually
great.
He was fun. Yeah, he did a good job.
And then the other YouTube video that I can think of off the top of my head is Nick and Tristan Go Mega Dega.
Nick and Tristan Go Mega Dega was another one. There's a few others. There's others for sure.
Yeah, but that one is surprisingly just good because they actually have an idea and talent.
That one was wild because it was a really good movie. It wasn't just...
It was like a Nickelodeon movie is what it was.
Yeah, but a really good one, too. Mm-hmm. It's one that if you were a kid watching that on Nickelodeon, you'd have been fuck yeah, I am going to show this to everyone at the playground tomorrow, and I'm going to make it part of my core personality for nostalgia reasons for the next 20 years.
Right? And this movie... is fucking nothing.
This is nothing. This is
literally nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And they have... It's one of those ones where it's hilariously out of touch with their own, So the whole thing is about a viral sensation of this dog and this pony, gets along.
Viral in big air quotes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But the idea of the movie is that. And this is what I'm saying is the viral part is in air quotes because they got a whole lot of people involved in this that obviously do not understand anything about YouTube or virality or money that you earn off of it or any portion of what the content creation process is.
They didn't talk to a content creator.
No.
Before writing a content creator.
Or even somebody that's just had a YouTube video get big. Not even a traditional content creator, but just somebody that's accidentally come into it.
Yeah, there's no Star Wars kid or whatever,
Right?
You know what is a good movie that's like that? There's a Winnebago Man.
Yes. Yeah.
The Winnebago Man movie is a documentary about the Winnebago Man who just swore up a storm in outtakes.
Yeah, that one's really interesting. I've really wanted to see that one for a while. I've heard a lot of things
good
about
shit.
it.
And you're like, okay, these viral stars can be interesting. They can do fun and interesting and cool things. What do we got? What do we got to work with? We got a dog and a pony. That's really funny. It's like a dog and pony show, right? What do they do exactly? Oh, the dog just sits on top of the pony.
Yep.
Oh. Do we have anything else?
Nope.
Well,
but also they do not get what YouTube is or anything.
No.
They have a... I feel like you should understand at least a little bit of your subject matter before you make a movie about it. Maybe you should try. Because they do things they have a talent show where people have to vote online as to what their favorites are. And then to let them know that they got into the talent show and into the finalists or whatever, they send them a letter in the mail.
A physical letter, yeah.
A physical letter for
This is one of those online popularity contests.
Online talent show content.
Yeah.
What?
What?
What? What? No, what? That's not how any of this works. That's not how that works. Why would
you
not
like
send
our
them
podcast,
an email?
please go to this Facebook link that'll ask you to log in. But you can log in once per day, so it's fine. And then vote for Rough Cuts.
Yeah. And at the end of it, what we'd really like you to do actually is if you like any of the content that we do, we talk about how you can do a Patreon or you can send us email, but the best way to do it is to send us a like in the mail. Just, give us a thumbs up on a piece of paper and send it.
That really helps me out. Yeah.
To our P.O. box here at,
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Rough Cuts has gone viral, right? We reached, tens of views on an episode once.
There is a moment in this. There are many moments in this where they show YouTube pages and stuff and they're going, "Oh my god, we got so many views." But one of the worst ones for me, the one that really killed me, was the talent show contest. And they're like, "Oh my god, look at how many likes we got." And they show the screen. They could just not show the screen. Or again, like, this is a made-up website for that one. For the other ones, it's YouTube, but they could just doctor the page really easily through a bunch of different ways. Whether it's Photoshop or, like you were saying, using the elements itself to do it, because you can just go in.
You can just
like
do it in your
F11.
browser.
Exactly, yeah.
Did you know that you can lie about how much money you have in your bank account on a screenshot very easily on the internet to get likes on social media? It's true.
Yeah, like, you can do all kinds of things like that. They don't do any of that. And so instead, and I mean, the one is a fake website, right?
Yeah.
Like the talent show contest, the one that really kills me is the talent show contest, because they go, "Oh my god, look at the likes we have." And they show the screen to the other person. We paused it and zoomed in.
Look how many likes we have.
Look at how many likes we have.
Look, that's a lot, right?
112! They showed the number!
Stay
Oh, it's so cute! Oh, it's so cute!
Get yourself. Hold on, I'm posting this one first.
Oh,
Okay.
Holy shit.
oh, that's precious! It's 112! It's 112 likes! What are they doing? Also, to give you an idea, the reason why they're doing this is to save the family farm.
It's the Chuck E. Cheese and the Galaxy 5000 or whatever again. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to win a viral
They need to
video
get
contest
no.
to save
They
the
need to
family
blow up
farm.
on the internet to save the farm. Yeah. There's other times where they show like an Instagram post with 2,000 views on it or something. They're like, "Wow, we're really blowing up."
Yeah, and they talk about all the money that they make off the one YouTube video, and we looked at it, and it was too small to really see the numbers, but the number of digits was readable, and it was
like 4. Yeah,
Which-
so a couple thousand views, like, okay,
Hi.
I guess.
As a content creator with a 6-figure video on my YouTube, you too can clear a cool $100.
Maybe.
Over 5 years.
Yeah, depending on the ad revenue.
Depending on the ad revenue.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Just fucking roll. You can pay for that horse for a whole week?
Week? Maybe.
A week?
Maybe.
A week of
The
horse
daughter
care?
is also, like, she doesn't know anything about horses, because her deadbeat dad just leaves her a horse. After he dies in a horrible car accident that had to happen so the actor could not be on screen anymore.
Yes, this is the start of the movie, is that she's got a deadbeat dad, Steve Country.
Steve Country, aka Trace Adkins.
Did we have to name him?
Who I know because of Honky Tonk Badonkadonk.
Where she's got it going on like Donkey Kong?
She's got it going on. Like Donkey Kong.
And wooey, shut my mouth, slap your grandma. There ought to be a law. Get the sheriff on the phone. Lord have mercy. How'd she even get them britches on?
He is the Sir Mix-a-Lot of country music. Where
That
his
is
song
really
is about
insulting to Sir Mix-a-Lot.
how it's really hard to look away from a woman's ass.
Because
that
she's
is
got
his-
it going on like Donkey Kong.
That is his claim to fame.
You
And
know,
this
like
is the guy
country
they're like,
music.
oh, we need him. He's our deadbeat dad that dies in a car accident.
Yeah, so he comes in wearing a gigantic Confederate flag tracksuit. And then immediately dies off screen after being yelled at a bunch for being a stupid deadbeat loser.
A big
And-
dummy.
Sorry, and then going on to the film and also getting yelled at for being a stupid deadbeat loser. I meant that in both.
Oh, the
yeah.
act-
Like,
oh,
yeah. Like when he gets out of his trailer, every time.
He's kind of like Matt Damon in that movie. You know?
I don't know what you're doing with this, but you've got a shit-eating grin. Go ahead, say the joke. What's the joke?
Okay, so the daughter is in high school, and she's talking to her friends, and her friend is like, "Oh wow, you're just like Matt Damon in that movie," and that's the whole line.
Oh,
and there's
fuck.
no context
right.
to it.
God, I forgot about that line.
Remember how you're like Matt Damon in that film? It's like a Family Guy joke.
Oh. But yeah, he gives her a horse after he dies.
Horse.
But also when he's alive, he gives her something else.
This is another thing. They don't understand technology.
They don't understand anything about what their own movies around, yeah.
He's a country star. Not Trace Adkins, the fictional character. And he's
I don't think he's a star in the movie though, right? Like, cause they show him as a deadbeat loser who has
like
no
a
money.
washed up loser. But he has music that he's written.
Yes.
And it hasn't released. So he's put it on a CD. Like he burned it to a CDR.
Yes.
And gave it to his daughter.
In 2019, he did this 2019 CDR.
And he's like, I know you kids don't use CDs anymore, but your laptop's 20 years old, so it still has a disk drive, so you can use this.
It'll be okay.
So she pops the CDR in, and it pulls up Windows, like, media player.
It's definitely iTunes. It was definitely the
iTunes
player.
It opens iTunes, and the album title is Unknown Album. And every track is unknown track.
An unknown track and unknown artist.
He didn't write the metadata for the music.
There's zero metadata on this thing. They didn't bother to do even the basic fucking work for it. It's so good.
So, she has no idea what these songs are called.
Nope.
I'm like, okay,
There's
man.
no album name, there's no song names, there's no track names. Like, what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Who cares?
It's such low effort. The other low effort thing is she's
they could just not show the
They could
screen.
not do it. They could just not do that. Yeah. But she's also like researching how to raise a pony.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, look, I'm in the middle of researching right now. Leave me alone. And it cuts to her screen, and it's the Wikipedia page on how to raise a horse. But it's the top of the page.
It's the top of the page.
So she just loaded the page, and then starts scrolling down like, look, I'm researching. Leave me alone. Like, are you fucking idiots?
Yes! Yes, they are!
Stupid?
Yes! Correct, yes. I've seen their movie. Yes, they're stupid. They don't know how to color grade. They're very stupid.
That too. Everything's orange as fuck in this movie.
Everything is orange and brown. They made the light way too warm. Like, as a photographer, we sometimes kind of do this for a lot of things, but it's basically like if you put everything on like a flash white balance, or if you did like, there's tungsten reflectors that you can get that add this kind of glow to it. And it looks nice in a way. Like, everybody's skin is very, like, kind of bronze and really nice. Like, they look almost like a little tanned. So it does make people look nice in some lighting. In some lighting. But, like, but it doesn't work everywhere.
Like, it's washed out.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's good for specific vibes in specific scenes and stuff. It's not that it necessarily looks bad. No. Except that it is every scene, even outside and inside, outside, wherever, they always have this same weird fucking lighting on them, and it just doesn't work. You can't just leave it the same like that.
But when they changed it, it looked like they were dead.
Yes, yeah, they did change once or twice. Or when they had it outside the one time and it was blown the fuck out. We thought
blown the fuck out and it looked like they were in heaven.
Oh, yeah, no, that's why we thought you were there. Yeah. That when they were blown out, yes, yeah. Because like, it's got like a glow almost.
They just don't understand color theory, I think, is the problem.
They don't understand how to use their cameras. Yeah.
No.
Or edit.
So I was looking at it. This is the director's only movie that they've ever shot. They've done some shorts before, but never a full film. So these are mistakes you make in your first movie. I get it. But they don't look good.
I mean...
Oh, if we're talking camera, there's a photographer in this movie.
There is.
Do you have any feedback for this photographer / hot guy from school?
They weren't doing photos. They were actually doing video.
They were doing video, but they set up a green screen.
Mm-hmm.
To record a horse walking so they could show it in the desert later, so it would be a Western. So they could add a vignette filter from Snapchat.
So
To their
so they could do
movie.
it as a Western, and then they could go on the talent show dressed in their 80s exercise gear to honky tonk badonkadonk and their country like what why do they have a I don't understand what their wardrobe like originally when they do the high school talent show they're wearing
very
Western gear and stuff and it's all Western themed and oh god this movie is so fucking conservative coded too but
Yes.
wearing all this Western gear and shit and having a country song, at least that made sense. Then they go on again. But like I said, they're wearing 80s like rainbow wristbands and like leg warmers and all this
It's like
kind of
flash dance attire.
Yes. Yeah. Like they're wearing again, like 80s exercise gear, flash dance, like that kind of thing. But then they're still dancing to Western music?
I guess.
And
But
half
it's
their talent show
specifically-
is these two girls dancing, and then the dog and pony come out.
It's half a line dance, half a literal nothing dog and pony show.
Yeah.
But there's that. The other problem is the music they're listening to is not the dad's music that
No!
he gave to her
No!
on a CDR at the beginning of the film. And an
The day
unknown
that he
album,
died, he gave
unknown
her a
title.
Yes. Yeah. The day that he died, he gave her a CDR to remember him by, and she immediately threw that in the fucking trash.
She threw it in the trash, and she forgot that she got it, because later on she's like, the only thing my dad ever gave me before he died was Spanky the pony. But that's not true. He gave her a CDR of his music, which was so garbage that she threw it away and forgot about it.
Well, she forgot about it because she could have never known it, because it was all unknown. It's easy. It's simple. It all makes sense.
This movie's
It
written by
rhymes. It's like
idiots.
poetry.
It's written by idiots.
Oh, yeah.
The-
Oh, God. The other thing with the will reading, he also left her other things.
Oh, the will, yeah.
In the will reading scene, they go, okay, well, here's your father's items that he had. He obviously had his house and on, and he's not leaving that to you. He had, let's go through his items that he's leaving. He has a vintage record player.
You like that. He has $800.
Like, vintage. So he has a $20 piece of shit. Why are they reading this at the will? You're gonna list off, like, he has 12 glass bowls. Only 6 spoons, though. Like,
He left you 48 issues of vintage Playboy magazine.
yeah, like.
Like, okay, thanks. Great, just what I wanted. Here's his spit tobacco spittoon that he left you.
Please, this man doesn't read anything as cultured as Playboy. He's got like Hustler, Maxim, or
Hustler.
something.
Big Jugs magazine. But like all the pages are stuck together, so it's like it's
Wait,
not even...
no, there's got to be a honky tonk badonkadonk magazine.
A giant country
Wait,
ass mag.
wait.
Yeah.
No, it's coming together. Wait. He's got like ass mags, but then he's also obviously got a little bit of like Electronic Gamers Monthly or something for the Donkey Kong.
No, he's got a regular ass magazine, but it's just called Donkey Kong.
It's called Donkey Kong. That's why he knows about the badonkadonks.
The characters are constantly saying that's lit fam.
Mm-hmm.
And just really weird lingo, trying to be hip and popular.
Yeah, like, milady, dost thou come into my bedchamber tonight?
Maidens to our bedchambers on this fair eve.
Dad,
I need another hit of that.
Dad.
James?
Dad.
Hey, what brings these fair maidens to our bedchambers on this fair eve?
Right. Oh, the dad was divorced. I forgot that. So the country dad was divorced.
Yes.
And the wife remarried to theater production dad,
I guess.
Milady dad,
Milady Dad.
whose whole gimmick is just Milady tips fedora.
Oh,
and like,
God.
and constantly the daughter's like, "My real dad would have built a wall by now. You fucking loser."
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
The movie very much seems to be saying that, like, oh, look at how cool conservative country dad is. This deadbeat loser who's
Yeah, but
leaving your
the
daughter
kids
nothing.
are like, "Oh, dad with his miladies."
Mm-hmm.
But even in the concept, so a dog that sits on a horse is not that interesting. Let's start there.
It's interesting
cute.
in the way that if I'm sitting on my phone high as fuck
Like,
at night
flicking-
at 1:30 in the morning, flicking through videos, and you show me a dog on top of a pony, I'm gonna go, oh, look at the little dog on the pony. And then I'm going to flick it again without listening to any of the music or their stupid AI voiceover or whatever other bullshit they have on it, because I just am like, oh, that's cute. There's a Jack Russell Terrier on that little horse.
But the characters in the film are like, "Whoa, did your dog just jump on my pony?
What?
Oh my god, who has ever seen a dog on a horse?"
They think that it is...
It's like the best thing they've ever seen in their lives.
And one of the funniest things, you pointed it out immediately when it happened in the movie, is... So, it's stolen valor from these children.
Mm-hmm.
The dog and the pony, they're like... So its half-sister is like, hey, I know that you're really sad, but I know that you want to train your horse, and I want to train my dog, so what if we did it together? And so then they go outside, and the dog just runs over and jumps on the pony right away. Like, they go outside, they walk outside, it's the first time the dog's seen the pony, the dog runs over to the pony and jumps on its back. And they go, oh my god, did you see that? And
we're so good at training.
We cut to them in the school, and she's talking to her friends, and she goes, you'll never believe it, we trained our dog and pony to ride, like, the dog to ride the pony. And it's like, no, you fucking didn't. You fucking... No, you fucking didn't. You didn't do shit for that. They did that themselves, you little shitty liars.
Okay, so the family is losing the farm, quote unquote.
Yeah,
and
they're
in
suburban.
this case, the farm is their suburban mansion.
Mm-hmm.
As is usually the case in our films.
Yes. Yeah, they're so poor they couldn't possibly make any of this work, which is why they have room to fence off an area of their suburban yard is so big.
For a horse.
For a horse. For a
I'm trying to
fucking
figure
pony.
out, I don't think they ever mentioned their jobs for the
He's
parents.
business. He's Mr.
Businessman / milady.
He's business.
So I think he's a businessman at one of those like medieval. What is it?
Is he an accountant for medieval times?
Medieval times. He's an accountant for medieval times.
And he thinks he's a performer, so he always goes in and he goes, oh, it's doth good to see you today, Stephen, who's riding the horses. And all of the night actors are like, oh, Jesus Christ, it's this fucking asshole again.
You can tell she's the breadwinner. It's not him.
She doesn't work, though.
She doesn't work, but she makes the money.
She still makes the bread.
She's like a CEO.
She's a trad wife making the bread at home. There you go. God.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, well.
No, I'm saying that's what you were saying. Yeah, it's just fuck.
But
fuck.
They're rich.
Oh yeah. Like they've got a beautiful house and this big yard.
But after they've been given this pony, they're like, we can't afford to feed this thing. It's like, hey, the cost of feeding this pony is too expensive. We're gonna lose the house.
This is the most unrealistic thing. Because they kind of raise it up. They're in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
The real villain should be an HOA.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do that.
A pony in your backyard.
You cannot have a pony in the backyard inside of the fucking city. You can't do that.
But the daughter and her half-sister...
Yes.
Because they're divorced again. They're like... Well, we need to enter them in the high school talent show.
That'll win back the farm.
Cash prize of $1,000 and also all you can eat ice cream at a local ice cream joint for 30 days.
That is honestly a fucking huge prize for a high school talent show. I'd have done a high school talent show for $1,000 and ice cream.
And they think that it's going to do well because their recording of the high school talent show got 500 followers on a new channel.
Yes.
Right? So they won the $1,000, and they give the $1,000 to the parents, and the parents are like, oh no, this is your money. This is literally not remotely going to make a dent in the pony situation.
I did like that they actually raised that up, as the parents eventually go, no, but you don't understand. You should keep it, because this is like a month of keeping this pony around. Like, it's nothing. It's jack shit.
And then they tell her, oh, don't worry, we'll keep Spanky. And then literally the next morning, they have a guy there from Craigslist who's like, oh, I see you're selling a pony, or I'm here to look at the pony you put on an ad for.
Is he here to take away Spanky?
I do want to say, though, normally in an actual real movie with real stakes that cares about tension or entertainment or basic storytelling, there would be, like, some kind of consequence to not being able to win these shows and stuff and, like, getting the money, right? For example, we have to sell this, like, there's another person that has a stake in this horse, and if they can raise the money...
Oh, it's a vampire horse.
Yeah, exactly. And if they can raise... Fuck you. If they can raise the money before you do, then they get to keep it.
They get to buy the horse.
And then you'll never see it again. Or, it's going to go to the glue factory or something, right?
Like the Craigslist guy is like, I'm going to show up on Saturday to buy this horse. So they have to make their horse viral on the internet before Saturday. Or something, right?
Yeah, but also, though, in this movie, they constantly say this dude is like, oh yeah, like I've got a farm, it's like 15 minutes out. You can just come see him whenever you want.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the tension then?
Oh, but it's my horse.
But it's my horse and I want to abuse it in this tiny little yard. Like,
yeah.
This horse is not okay to be in that little yard.
You say that's bad, but they got like 9,000 views on YouTube, and half of the votes were downvotes on that video.
Hey, boiks, interaction on a video is interaction on a video. You can get hate watches all you want. They're gonna become a right-wing podcaster horse.
Yeah, they're really
stick it on Joe Rogan.
On the internet. Oh,
Spanky's gonna go on Joe Rogan, and you don't understand. It's then Fox News, and they're gonna make tons of money.
Nobody's buying Spanky brand, like, vitamins. Alright? For your fucking jacked up
I don't know, boiks. They did sell a lot of horse dewormer, and they need a mascot for that. So, there's a market for this.
They keep eating horse paste.
There's a market for this, boiks. You don't understand. We can do it. We can make this horse
is that why that dance group called Funktown did the worm later on in the talent show?
So that the horse could come out and deworm it?
Yeah, was that a reference? Did they know? Big circle, arrow? Did they know?
You don't understand. We can make this horse hate so much. This is gonna be the face of hate, this horse. This is a hate horse.
You don't want a hate horse.
Spanky the hate horse.
For legal reasons. This is a joke. Do not sue us, Spanky's owner.
Nah, fuck you. Come after me.
Oh my god.
God damn it. But yeah, it's just... there's no stakes. There's no movie.
No.
There's so nothing.
The bigger talent show, like the America's Got Talent.
Yes.
Which they call We Got Talent. And they put up a URL, wegottalent.com, which is a URL that is available. You can purchase this. Nobody but me will go to this website.
I mean, I did too.
You can own this URL that some idiot will go to 10 years from now.
I kind of want to buy it for $20.
A year? It's not worth $20 a year. That's more than they made on the YouTube video.
That's true.
But so it's an America Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. During the show, they have a singer who I thought was a Nepo baby. Like the classic
Yeah,
tale of let's get our child on this movie, have them do a full song, a full routine, so that they can get popular off of this whenever it goes viral on the internet. Like M. Night Shyamalan did that recently.
Oh, with his kid?
With his new movie that he just put out. It's his kid doing full performances in the film. For no reason other than to be like, look at my child and how talented they are. And Will Smith did the other one. I
was going to say Will Smith is really famous for that. But like,
yeah,
we thought that especially.
I thought that.
And especially because they have fake Twitter messages going up on the bottom and stuff of this talent show, which actually, like, that kind of makes sense, right? Like, honestly, though, that's what those stupid fucking shows do. But they're constantly name dropping this person. And, like, their full name. They're going, oh my god, Hazel. Yeah. Hazel's amazing. Hazel Douglas. You should Google Hazel Douglas. Hazel Douglas is the next big thing in music. And on and on and on. And like you said, it's a full performance of Amazing Grace.
It has
which you
to be
immediately muted.
Oh yeah, that happened a lot, by the way. We did not listen to a lot of the musical performances in this movie.
Thank you.
I didn't have to do this in Pupstar. But it turns out that is not the case. This is a Disney Channel actor that was on a couple movies.
With a different name, yeah.
And a different name. So, like, they present it as a Nepo baby, but it isn't. And that's super weird.
It's really weird, actually.
Why is it like that, then?
It's strange that they name drop it so much. Like, because it feels almost weird. Because the next group that comes up, it's not like every Twitter thing that pops up, fake Twitter thing that pops up for the next group for, like, Funktown or whatever they were.
Hashtag Funktown.
Was it Funktown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't it with a P too? Like
no, it was an F.
Okay,
it's the most boring way.
Okay. But the Funktown group, and like, it's not like every Twitter fake thing that popped up was like, wow, Funktown's amazing. Funktown rules. Oh, I can't wait to watch Funktown. Like, there's... Whereas they're just dropping her name constantly, like, just over and over and over.
It's not like the Australian breakdancer at the Olympics, you know, where everybody's like, oh, shit.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying. But,
oh, yeah. I know what you're saying.
But when the Dog and Pony show starts with Dally and Spanky, all the Twitter posts are like, wow, that dog's just chilling on that pony. Or Jack Russell Terriers for the win. That's so lit, fam. Like,
the fake Twitter posts are insufferable.
It's every time one of them popped up, I'm like, God, just kill me. Just kill me.
They feel very accurate to those actual talent shows where you have to wonder if all of the Twitter posts
they have to be fake.
Are made by, like, bots.
Like, they have to be fake posts. There's no
very
way.
much feels like the response that you get when you say, wow, this should be on a shirt.
God. So there's that problem. The other problem with this film, of the many problems...
I was gonna say, ooh.
Is it doesn't match the tone of, at all, what it's trying to sell you as. Which is a show about a viral dog and pony act.
Yes, you want to see cute dog and cute pony. That's the whole reason that you're watching this.
But the first 40 minutes is this depressing, dour drama.
Yep.
Of nothing.
Oh, my dad's dead.
It's all about crying in your cereal about your dead dad.
Oh, did you know that my dad's dead?
And like these two bitchy step-siblings just going back and forth at each other.
Yeah.
About how much they hate each other.
And there's no growth on that. They just...
No.
One scene, eventually, the daughter with the dog that doesn't have the dead dad goes out and goes, maybe we should train our dog and our pony together. Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's it. That's the...
They also try to get the high school stuff in there to, like, bring in the high school kids to, like, look at this hot guy. Oh.
Yeah, they do that in the first 5 minutes. They have, like, this big, like, oh, look at Steven. He's so dreamy. And they
so it's
slow it down and he does this big catwalk down the high school. And then he shows up once to do their photo
The photographer.
shoot as the
He's just a
videographer,
guy.
photographer thing. And never again. That's the only time that he's in the movie. And that is like 50 minutes later. At least.
But like, so you look at the cover. The Adventures of Dally and Spanky. It's a dog on a horse. Oh, it's gonna be so cute and fun. And then the movie starts off and it's these two catty sisters just like making fun of each other. And they're in high school looking at hot guys. And then it's like, oh, my dad's dead. Oh, I'm so sad and crying at my cereal.
Yeah,
Like,
it
none
spends
of
a
this
while
is...
of like, dad's a deadbeat, mom's screaming at him over and over. They have quite a bit of that too. There's
lot
like
of that.
10 minutes of the movie
What,
in
you
the
need
beginning.
to stop being a deadbeat and start being a dad.
Yeah.
Like,
Which-
and like, what is
Then Tracy Adkins went on set.
Oh yeah, that was all. That was the outtakes that they showed afterwards. Yeah,
Oh my god, the outtakes, dude. This is-
but
we'll talk
none
about
of
that
this,
in a minute.
None of this matches the feel of a funny adventure of a dog and pony.
Yeah.
Like I've had the rug pulled out from under me before,
Mm-hmm.
but not this way. You know,
Yeah.
like usually it's like, oh, there isn't a dog. It's something else. This is about them derby racing and some soapbox cars. It has nothing to do with dogs. In this one, it's like, well, it is about a dog, but we have nothing. This show that they have is nothing.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fill time.
I mean, that's the biggest problem in a lot of ways, is we're talking about how they say, oh, we're going to train the dog and we're going to train the pony and stuff, which then invites the idea of showing them doing things like training them and going through all of like bonding with the dog and with the pony and like doing adventure stuff or whatever together.
And then the dog and pony help them grow as people through their relationship.
Or something. I don't know. You've got to do
Anything.
something about it with the dog and the pony. But instead, like we said, they go, oh, we should train them. And then they take them outside and they're already trained.
Yeah, they don't teach
It's
them
just
anything.
done. They don't teach them anything.
So
and
nothing
they don't show,
matches.
Yeah. They don't show any of the dog and the pony except for the actual talent show moments where they have them together. That's the only times that they show up in the film at all. Like, the dog and pony, despite being so central to this, and even being, as we didn't realize originally, a fucking viral sensation that they just, like, sheeped out.
Because it is the real dog and the real pony from
exactly,
the viral
yeah.
thing. But the thing is, they're not actors.
No, so they're in 5 minutes of this movie at most.
Maybe more than Trace Adkins. I'm just... They didn't have to. They didn't have to run the dog and pony over to get them off of screen quicker. You know.
I mean, you've got like you have a certain level of skill and fame in this movie, and you've got like the Tracy Adkins, and the dog
or
and
Trace
pony,
Adkins,
Trace Adkins, and they're kind of about the same. Like
It's
they're
about the same level,
about the same amount of time in the movie. You know, you can only afford the dog and pony for about as much as you can afford Trace Adkins.
Yeah, but anyway, the talent show happens. There's the lady that I thought was a Nepo baby who wasn't, and she's doing the best. So our team goes on stage. They dance. They bring out the dog and pony. The pony jumps 1 foot high.
Yeah.
3 times with the dog on its back, and they're like, "Look, is this anything?
Is this a thing?"
And then the judges come in, and the crowd comes in, and they're like, "Don't worry." We have the results.
We have the answer. We know if it's anything.
No.
No, it's not. It's nothing.
And they lose the competition.
They fucking lose.
And then, like, Twitter posts start popping up on the bottom of the screen like, wow, I've never seen such a sad person on television before.
Wow, these people are incredible losers. I really like Hazel, though. Hazel rules.
And all of the fucking
suck it, dog and pony.
Social media Twitter bullying starts. But then the movie's like, no, wait.
Don't worry.
It's better than winning the competition.
Denise Richards thinks...
I brought a famous director, and he wants to make a movie out of your dog and pony. Wow.
This fucking movie eats its own ass. That's
and
right.
we're like, wait a minute.
That's right.
So it goes back to them at home, and they turn on their television and hit play on their VCR in 2019.
Yo.
And it starts playing the beginning of the movie again. And we're like, hey, fuck you, movie.
Don't worry, then it gives us outtakes.
You know what would have been better, though? If they hit play and it starts playing the beginning of the movie, and then we started hearing our commentary.
Oh my god, no. No, that's hell. What you're describing is hell. That's what happens when I'm dead, boys.
And then I look at you and you look at me and we're like, oh my god. And then the movie ends.
And just have a horror thing, just violence start going crazy.
I think this is technically the first movie.
This is the bad place.
This is the bad place. I think this is technically the first movie we watched that we're in the same universe of. Because we were watching that movie that they were playing at the end. It's like Spaceballs. Where are we
We're
at in
all
the film?
part of
right here.
Aren't we all just part of a big dog and pony show called Life?
That's the movie.
And that's this fucking pile of shit. I picked this to get revenge on both of us, but also I picked it because it's 80 minutes long, so hell yeah, at least there was that. If I'm gonna say something positive.
It ended before I wanted to,
let's rate the dogs before you wanted to rate the dog. That's what we're saying. Rate the dogs. He's talking about rating the dogs.
There's a dog.
There is a dog.
Dally.
It's Dally. Okay, yeah, we need to talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
The dog should be Spanky and the pony should be Dally.
They got the names wrong.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I know this isn't, and this is actually not an issue of the writers.
No.
This is an issue of the real life people
of the
that
real
have
life
these
people.
animals.
I'm going to send them a letter in the mail for
they
their
named
YouTube
their
videos.
animals wrong.
You named your animal wrong. I gotta send them an actual physical letter so that they can get it.
Yeah. But, Dally is a Jack Russell Terrier for the win. Hashtag Jack Russell Terriers. It is a cute dog. It likes treats and pets, and it sure is chilling on that horse.
It goes on that horse and it chills.
I would give this dog a 9 out of 10. It's fine.
Oh,
It's not good, but
no, it's 112 likes out of 10. Yeah, this dog's 112.
I would give it a
very
51
high rating.
thumbs up, 48 thumbs down out of 10.
Fuck.
I guess there's Spanky. Spanky's a dog. That tiny horse is a dog.
I love this horse because, as we know from the meta stuff, it bites and kicks.
It bites people.
It kicks its owners
They
and
didn't
hates
say
them.
It hates its owners. It probably bites cops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
So, pretty good dog right there. That's like a 12 out of 10 dog.
Its owners are definitely wearing bandanas and cowboy hats, and it kicks and bites them. And
they had American flag fucking curtains.
I don't think they were.
They
were just red and white stripes, I think.
I think it was supposed to be American
I don't
flag
know.
themed, though.
Maybe. I don't know. It was gross. They looked awful. Like, no matter what, I don't care if they're American flag or not, they were fucking tacky as shit. Like, every time that was on scene, I was like, God, this is like... It was distracting how bad those curtains looked, honestly.
Well...
let's rate their home decor. What would you rate their home decor out of 10? Well, let's do the real things that people care about. Who cares about dogs?
Bullshit. There weren't any, like, pervert clown dolls on the wall, first of all. And pervert clown paintings, watching them have sex.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I fucking love the rats.
Deadly Eyes.
Deadly Eyes.
Yeah. God, the house in that fucking movie.
Where did they find that goddamn thing? I need to find it. I just need to see it. Just once.
Just on Zillow? I know that wall!
I know that wall. God. They had like 100 weird dolls on that wall. That's like 115 episodes ago, I think. Like that was
a long
real
time
old.
ago.
And I still dream about that at night.
Yeah, nightmares. I know.
I just want to see the clowns just one more time. What if I could just the clowns, they're going down on each other.
This is what the adventures of Dally and Spanky does to you. Okay, we would rather look at pervert clown dolls on a wall.
Those clown dolls didn't get 112 likes on YouTube. And speaking of getting likes on YouTube, you too can help us get to 112 likes by finding us on social media. Damn it.
God damn it.
God damn it. We could go viral. If you can just help feed your podcasters 112 likes, we too could win the local talent show. And you can help us by doing that. You can help us do that by following us on Blue Sky, where we're rough cuts, or sending us emails at roughcutscast@gmail.com. Shut up, I can do this, I've got it, I'm a professional.
This is why we don't get 112 views. I'm gonna
help us on our Patreon.
So excited when we go viral on the internet one day.
You can follow us on Patreon without even paying now, because Patreon does that for some reason. We do put out all the episodes there, so you can always check it out.
They always show up early, yeah.
Yep.
So
well, if you're a patron.
If you're a patron,
you get early access, and we do put up some extra like clips and things like that. I try and put in some when I can, when there's stuff to put in.
True. Oh my god, is your dog sitting on my pony?
What?
Oh, in the background, I see that dog's on that pony. Quick, get
I trained them to do that.
Oh my god, wait, fuck that. Is that pony biting that man? Hey, where'd that sister go?
I think she's starting to feel a little better.
This is the sister.
How do you know that?
Oh.
Spanky.
She literally asked about the other sister, my dude.
Are you sure? They both have the same hair. I don't know.
Patty and I could be friends again.
And everyone's brown and orange.
They all look the same. I don't know.
Has to do with growing up. But it'll get better, I promise.